Alright guys, I just got back from All Row Steel, and I just purchased a couple pieces of 1/4" stuff for making a clamp. You can go on millerwelds.com and look at their welding projects, and you actually look and somebody has a little torch holder, and it's like basically like a C-clamp, but it's just made out of, let's just say, it's like a piece of angle iron like that. And then you got the top like that, and so it makes like a C like that. And then over here on the back side there's a bolt that goes through here, but on the back side there's another piece like this, and it's angled, and then it has a piece of tube welded to it right here on the end, and then he puts his torch in there, or his MIG gun or something. So I'm gonna make one for my TIG torch, and so basically I'm just gonna get the 1/4" stuff, and then I'm going to make an X from corner to corner on it with a ruler and a scribe, and then I'm going to drill and tap that hole, probably 1/4 by 20 or something, to go look and see what kind of screws I can find, and then basically take some 1/4" square stuff, that's just like the square, the 1/4" by 1/4" stuff, and weld it to the top of the screws to give me something that I can use to turn the clamp with. So I'm just going to get everything set up and ready to go, and then we'll come back and get ready to start scribing and drilling. Alright guys, so I just got this, you probably can't see, there you can see a little bit of that line. It's very light, but it's an X on there, and wherever they meet, because I did it from each corner, wherever they meet is the perfect center of that, and then basically it's just going to be welded on there like that, like on the top like that. Just gonna use my Harbor Freight magnet to get it square, and be all good to go. Alright, so now it's all drilled, tapped, and welded. I did it with the Longevity TIG welder, and I can't really get a close-up of the beads too much because of the camera. But one tip that I can offer, well, I got two tips, is if you're doing high frequency and you want to get a good start, this is kind of irrelevant to this, but just TIG welding in general, if you're welding with high frequency, you want to get a good start, touch your tungsten to the metal before you strike an arc, because then it kind of finds the ground. Instead of trying to wander around and find your ground, it sort of leads it to it. It sounds kind of stupid and kind of weird, and most of the time your high frequency does it really well, but when your metal's cold and it's not picking up on it, the arc will want to wander around, and so the arc start. So do that and clean your metal as best you can. I just welding 1/4" stuff. This is all 1/4". Just welding 1/4" stuff that wasn't cleaned, and now welding this and having it all cleaned makes a world of difference. It welds so smooth, and there's no poppiness or anything. It's just you can see everything a lot better because nothing else is happening. It's just really smooth, especially with DC current. And I didn't do it with pulse or anything, but so just clean your metal as best you can. You get a really nice ground, so you can get the most out of your welder, and you know, do that. And another tip that's also on from weldingtipsandtricks.com. Go on there. He got some really good tips, and he also got a YouTube channel, so check that out. But I'll put a link up in the corner of the annotation. And but the way he tacks, and he calls it speed tacking, and you set your machine to roughly twice the amperage of what you're going to be welding at. And not having a foot pedal and using just the torch button on 2T, it works really good for this. You just touch that button and it just pops. Like, that's another reason you want to have a good ground and a good arc start. It'll just pop, and then you let off really fast, and it just leaves some perfect tacks. I'll also get some pictures of those, put those at the end too. But so try that out, and this isn't finished yet. Obviously, there needs to be a piece of pipe welded right here. I didn't have any pipe. The place where I went today, Allro, they don't actually have pipe. They have like a lot of big chunks of steel, really, for machining, and they have parts for like types of metal for like guns and really good machining steel, like for taps and dies and stuff like that. But so that's pretty much it, and just look at the pictures. Hope you enjoyed.